in May 2014 under what we term PASS, an acronym for Pro Farmers and Agropreneurs Sustainable Scheme, a program where young graduates called Pro Farmers, professional farmers, and Agropreneurs, short for Agric Entrepreneurs, are introduced to best practices in agriculture through intensive practical trainings by agricultural experts at our 4 agro-business cities. Accommodation, land, infrastructure, and other facilities, including funds for all inputs, are provided by the state government, while the youths are assigned to different agricultural ventures. As at today, we have interns in poultry production, fish production, cassava and maize production, honey processing, and so much more. Different products are being churned out by them every day, such as ejaweka, adieweka, agbadoweka, all leading to our Made in Ondo Proudly Nigerian project, another program under WECA promoting locally made goods. While undergoing training and active participation, the interns get their monthly stipends from GIS. I do not have to mention how important this is to get their full attention and concentration. At this stage, I must commend the transparent process of monthly payments by GIS, as it has enhanced the credibility of our own program. In addition, these interns get the profits from the sale of their agri products, another important benefit and incentive from the state government. The remaining costs are retained by WECA and plowed back into the business for another cycle. At the end of the program, these pro farmers and agropreneurs are well equipped and fully armed with resources and the backing of government to venture into the society to make a success of their lives. To show the interest this program has generated since we resumed the collaboration with GIS, we have had over 5,000 inquiries by young graduates and non-graduates alike. I'm glad to say we have just engaged an additional 120 youths, making a total of 400 interns as of now. For me, the main issue today is the collaboration that has made it possible for both levels of government to achieve their objectives and spread resources to a wider range of unemployed graduates. Such strategic cooperation must be nurtured and sustained. Other state governments, the private sector, and civil society must ensure and embrace creative and strategic collaborations to jointly tackle this menace of unemployment. For us in Ondo State, we say thank you. Iṣẹ́ lógun iṣẹ́, iṣẹ́ takuntakun, ìbùkún rẹpẹtẹ.
Ẹ ṣé púpọ̀. Yes, indeed, from Ondo State, the Sunshine State, we've heard it. It's a collaborative exercise, and collaboration has made it possible. Unemployment is not government business alone. GIS is everyone's enterprise, and GIS is
working.
Someone say it again. GIS is
working. Okay, very quickly, please let's welcome the next and final partnering firm that is speaking, Ho Farmers Limited. Please let's welcome the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Ho Farmers Limited. We can do better with the applause. These are the firms, the companies that stood up to be counted with this great initiative and intervention of the federal government of Nigeria.
I think we should also make everyone understand that this is the MD of Ahmad Sani Ibrahim,
who went to South Africa and Kenya and is now an employer. Over here, sir.
Sure. The Honorable Minister of Finance and the Coordinating Minister of the Economy, distinguished Senator Abdul Ningi, Chairman, Senate Ad Hoc Committee on Shopi, the Chairman Shopi, the Project Coordinator, please permit me to stand on existing protocol too. My name is Nasir Abdulkadir Mohammed. I'm the Managing Director of Ho Farmers Limited. We're an agro-based company and are the leading consulting firm in the 260,000 women Zamfara State Special Women Empowerment and Capacity Building Program. When one of my interns spoke here, I felt I need not to speak because he has said it all on what our firm has done to the 250 interns, under our employment. What we did was we looked at the Shopee template, we studied it, and thought of what we could do to improve it. So we started by grouping our interns into cooperatives. Before they even started working for us, as they come in, we put them in groups of 25 according to their local governments. We employed, mind you, interns from the 14 local governments of Zamfara State. And we were gender sensitive. 1/3 of that number was female. The Honorable Minister, our mandate was to design and generate a database of all the beneficiaries in this 260,000 women empowerment program. That, as cumbersome as it is, we needed manpower, and big manpower, and that meant a lot of money. We looked at opportunities, and the GIS came in handy. We registered and applied for 1,600 interns, but we were availed 250. We provided a mentoring plan. As Madam has just said, we went through the examination by Mr. Peter Pafka. He thought he could start and finish with us in 10 minutes, but I was in his office for 3 hours. He was so rigorous that at a point, I felt I had gone back to school again. Madam, our interns being graduates were not difficult to train further. So we trained them in the use of simple data collection gadgets, cameras, handheld GPS apparatus, and the filling of ordinary forms. We developed a mentoring plan, as I have said, and that mentoring plan had 3 components: grouping of the interns, registering them into cooperatives of 25 members each. Then we training them in the practical aspects of agriculture and agri-businesses. And the last is building their capacity to be able to engage in other developmental programs. Through the last aspect, the capacity building, we mentored and coached Malam Ahmed Sani Ibrahim and Malam Hassan Bangaje, and we asked them to apply for the UWIN grants. And I'm proud and happy today to say that 2 of my interns have gotten 10 million and 5 million naira respectively from the UWIN. That is not all. 75 of our interns sat for the Zamfara State employment interview, and all of them have been given gainful employment now. The Honorable Minister, another 2 of my interns have flouted their own companies as we speak, and they have applied for and been approved to employ 10 graduates and 6 graduates respectively. My prayers to the ministry and the government is that we could not have achieved what we have achieved if we as a company have not synchronized what we could do with these interns. So I appeal to the government to synchronize all its programs, especially developmental programs. In this, I mean programs like the small and medium enterprise, where interns can readily get exit funds to start their own lives.